channel, and please don't forget to subscribe to receive all the notifications about the new videos that I'm gonna be uploading. I'm gonna do videos in Spanish and English because I know that some people don't speak English. And remember, for this visa, the EB2-NIW, you don't require to speak English perfectly or not at all. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you all the requirements that you need to know in case that you are thinking about to apply for this visa, for this and the EB2 interest waiver visa. Just because some people have, the doubt about if the degree that they have or the experience that they have applies for this specific visa. So I'm gonna try to share the details about what do you need to do for this visa. So first, you must have an advanced degree. What does mean? A bachelor degree or US equivalent to bachelor that is over 4 years, study in a university or college. So this bachelor degree must be in any field. So it's no matters that if you are in science or technology or business or advertising, wherever, is okay. But the kind of grade that you have, you're gonna have additional indication, especially in experience. If you have a bachelor degree, you must have 5 years of experience after your graduation. If you don't have a bachelor degree, maybe you have an associate degree or technical degree, usually degrees less than 4 years, 2 years, 3 years, you require to have 10 years of experience. But in case that you don't have any degree, any academic, college or university degree, you must have 10 years of experience. But working in a specific national interest way, because some people could say, okay, I was working for over 10 years in a kitchen, I was helping in the kitchen. That is not a valuable national interest job, It's different if you was the chef, if you was the creator, if you maybe develop a specific kind of fusion food, for example, and you could prove that in these 10 years of experience working in a kitchen like a chef, you developed a specific food, or you was very successful as an entrepreneur, proving yourself, so the numbers of restaurants that you have, is different. So doesn't matter what kind of field are you working. The important thing is how was special and how is national interest. Why? Because even the food, is part of the arts. Is the gastronomic field is related with the arts, and that matters. But if you was just the helper in the kitchen for over 10 years, 15 years, this is not a qualified job, to apply for this kind of visa. This is the difference. Because some people ask me about jobs, and sometimes even you could be a researcher or wherever, But if the matter that you are working or the field that you are working doesn't have any fit with a national interest for the United States, you can't apply to this visa, okay? So the second aspect to take care is about how well positioned you was in this field. So you could have the degree, but if you can't prove how well positioned you was, you can't apply either. So what kind of proofs could work? First, that you commanded a higher salaries against, in comparison with other of your colleagues in the same area, or maybe that you have a special recognition, maybe you have you've been in the news, or maybe you have articles in newspaper, or you could prove, for example, if you are an entrepreneur, that you was different, that you had a successful in that field, or with letter of recommendations, from colleagues, clients, providers, people that know you, or even people that doesn't know you. That works either, because even that is better. Some people that could prove that what you doing is very good and you was very well positioned. The third thing is try to prove to the official in the USCIS that you are working in a national interest topic, and how you gonna get this topic to the US, how you gonna implement that here. That is very important, because maybe you are doing something amazing in your country, but it's hard to get how you're gonna get that to here. If you can connect that and it's not clear for the officer how you're gonna develop this activity here, so even if it's a national interest topic, the one that you are working, maybe he could deny the application. So it's very important to get how you gonna bring this knowledge to the US, how gonna be the implementation. So in this topic, you could do that in two ways. First, you could be an entrepreneur, so you are planning maybe open a business, or you are a professional that will work by yourself. Maybe you are a healthcare professional and you are thinking about open your private consultation here in the US, but you must to provide in this case a business plan and a complete plan, about how gonna be this implementation and gonna bring everything that you know to the US. The second way, in case that you are not an entrepreneur, is maybe with another company. For example, you have letter of intents from some companies interested in hire you after you arrive. Companies working maybe in the topic that you are working. That usually works very good when you are a researcher, or when you was working in universities. For example, you are working in something important with the water, to purify water. You have letter of intents from companies in the US working in that field, interested in your research and everything, so that helped you in that case. But it's very important, because you could do a lot of very interesting things in your country, but if you can bring that to here and it's not clear how you're gonna do that, so he's gonna deny that. If you want to amplify this topic, you could search in Google about Mother of Dahazar. That is actually a very interesting case that was in the 2016, and because of this case, all the topics about this visa changed and was more clear about what are the specific requirements to apply and receive the approbation for the EB2-NIW. So this I am trying, to do a brief about everything in case that you want to amplify. I highly recommend you all the time check the official website of USCIS, because some people, try to do briefs and everything, but sometimes it's not accurate. For example, I hear a lot of even lawyers putting in the website that you require 10 years of experience even if you have a bachelor degree, and that is not correct, because if you read in the USCIS, it's just 5 years after your when you have a degree, a bachelor, things like that. So could be a little thing, but imagine, for example, if you have just 6 years of experience and you read something like that, so you're gonna feel disappointed because you think, oh, I can apply because I just have 6 years and these lawyers say that was 10 years. So that is the reason because I highly recommend you to read all the time the official websites. So thank you so much for being with me in this space. I hope to see you very soon. I'm gonna be uploading videos about this topic. If you are interested in something, please comment about what do you want to know. I am gonna try to do a serial videos about the most important things. And remember, in my case, I did everything without a lawyer, but I need to do a disclaimer. This is not a legal advice, and if you are interested in understand your chances and possibilities, is always important. Hire a lawyer and get the official advice, because lawyers are the only one that could give you advice in the legal field. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.